Vinit Sambre joins us, and lots to talk about in terms of themes, ideas, value, and what is happening to the good old defense and PSU space. Vinit, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Just when we
Hi.
thought that the market was running out of tailwinds, crude is down, FIs are back, and global macro is favorable. So, do you think just when the market was looking tired and valuation concerns were galore, now markets have got another, macro, push, so to speak?
Yeah, and even the FIs have started coming in. So, so I think Nikunj, first of all, while we all understand that the valuations have been high for a while, and there has been a disconnect between valuations in few pockets as compared to the core, let's say, the growth, the other metrics. But as far as the markets are concerned, the macros are concerned, we are in a good shape today, and I can say we are in the best form today, considering the growth, the oil prices, the maybe the fiscal. So all of these and the external balances. So all of these makes India shine through in terms of the macros. So nothing to take away from that. But more importantly, I think what will eventually drive the markets in the long term is going to be the growth, and our eyes are basically on that matrix significantly. And we believe that till the time you see visibility of growth being there, I would say that markets should sustain, and any risk to, let's say, the growth which we are targeting 15-16% of growth, if that gets challenged, then I think we'll have some kind of consolidation for ahead. But as of now, I think the macros are pretty strong. Markets are, the flows are coming through both from the domestic and international markets. And hence, I would say that markets look like sustaining the momentum as of now.
When you say sustaining the momentum, is it because of flows or is it because of fundamentals?
I would say fundamentals not deteriorating is just important for the markets to maybe not correct. That is one important aspect. And flows are a matter of a FOMO, or everyone wants to participate. At some point, some small corrections leads people to put in money. So that will be on and off, but I would say that flows will keep supporting till the time the visibility of growth doesn't get deteriorated. So the more important thing for me to sort of focus on would be the growth metrics.
So, Vinith, wanted to understand whether there's fresh money coming into small and mid caps, particularly, or people are now opting more for flexi cap or large cap as a theme.
I think interestingly, we are still seeing money flowing into the small caps and mid caps as a category. And while this skew has moved towards the thematic funds significantly over the last maybe 2 or 3 months, but the flows in the mid and small cap still continues. And I think the important trend to sort of maybe be aware about is that when we are talking about growth in India, while we can have these labeling around the large cap, mid cap, small cap. But the growth also is broad based, and we see that a lot of the segments which are principally within the small and mid cap space are also seeing benefit of growth coming through. So I think that is maybe keeping the interest level high as far as these categories are concerned. But if you ask me personally, my opinion at these kind of valuations, it is okay to have exposure to mid and small cap, but just that given the valuations, the time horizon investors should now sort of think about, especially in the small and mid caps, has to be clearly 3, 4, 5 years, not anything less than that. I would say one should remain cautious because these are very exciting times, but markets could remain volatile, and in bad times, I think there could be periods of volatility in these categories. But long term, I think investors, they have created these categories have created well, so we are not as much worried on that account. And especially the other point I would like to say is that SIP could be a good way to deal with the high valuation at this point, because as you keep investing through cycles, your average cost keeps becoming optimum.